This will be a pretty quick review. As always, when I don't like a film, I'm going to be brief. This was 1937's The Great Garrick, directed by James Whale and produced by Mervyn LeRoy. I usually love James Whale, and up until seeing this film, thought I could not dislike a film he made. But I really did not care for this film. I felt like Olivia de Havilland was wasted, which is unfortunate. I didn't even particularly care for Everett Horton, and I always love him. And the star is Brian Aherne, and I'm alright with him. But I hated the character that he played so much that it didn't matter. So the film is based on a play that's based on the real life of celebrated British actor David Garrick. He was a celebrated Shakespearean actor from the mid 1700s, and this takes place when he leaves London to go to France to join the Comédie Française, or to work with them briefly. While there, he stays in an inn where the people who are a part of the Comédie Française intend to humiliate him. However, he already gets wind of that and decides to humiliate them instead. However, he also meets a countess played by Olivia de Havilland, whom he thinks is an actress pulling a trick on him, but who is really someone falling in love with him, and really a countess. Later, he discovers his mistakes and that he shouldn't have been such a jerk to her, or anybody really, and then gets over his fright and does the stage play because she shows up. I'm spoiling the movie. She shows up there for him. And honestly, I didn't like him. I didn't like their chemistry. I felt like she deserved a better person. I thought he was just such a jerk. And I guess it's supposed to be sort of an observation of selfishness, but it just felt like selfishness, and I just didn't care for it. So I think it's probably in a similar vein to To Be or Not to Be, but I think To Be or Not to Be political timeliness really elevates the sort of selfishness of actors in a way that is a lot more palatable. Whereas in this one, I just did not care about any of the characters except Olivia, and I only really cared about Olivia because she's Olivia. So I don't know. I didn't particularly care for this film. But if you want to check it out, it's on Watch2CM right now, and it's available on DVD from Warner Archive Collection. And I watched it because Lana Turner has a very small bit part in it, and it was not worth it. So, and I now have allergies, so I'm going to go sneeze for the rest of the night. And watch probably more pre-Soviet Russian silent films because I always like those. So, Great Garrick, 1937, I was not a fan.